You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Hey everyone, welcome to the newest episode of ESO Riffs. And this is the first time we're going video, kids. Hi everybody.
Hi.
And I'm very happy to announce that we have with us Julie Philippic.
Hi everyone.
And Mr. Will Nix.
What's up, guys?
I think he's laying in bed or something.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, exactly. He's coming to you from the bedroom.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
And let's hope he's wearing, never mind.
No, wait. I have pants. It's amazing.
It's amazing. So we're very happy to have them here, and I'm very happy to announce that these guys are going to be our official co-hosts from now on. So you're going to be sick of seeing us. It's just not me anymore. It's these guys too. So welcome to ESO Riffs. We are going to be going back to the late 1980s, and we are looking at They Live, John Carpenter's. Some people say it's one of his masterpieces, and in a lot of ways, it's very relevant.
It's more relevant today than it was then.
Oh, very much so.
Yes,
absolutely. It actually ties a lot into our society and where things are going and where they're coming from. So it's actually pretty awesome. And this one stars, Roddy Piper.
My childhood wrapped up in a kilt.
Really?
I know. I mean, Roddy was the bad guy you wanted to love and hate at the same time. And I loved him in Frogtown. Good actor. I wish he'd have done more.
Oh, definitely. And it's kind of weird that he didn't do more.
Right.
Than this. And this is, basically this was based off a short story called 8 o'clock in the morning by Ray Nelson.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's pretty cool. They made it into a full film, and it's, very interesting that, how much this plays into, like I said earlier, today's society even more than the society of 1988, where
it captures the consumerism of the 80s well, but not to the extent that it's gotten to today.
No, with all of the media and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I know, Julie, you just saw this for the first time recently.
Well, yes and no. I remember being about 14 years old, and my dad is flipping through channels, and he's like, oh my goodness, it's They Live. And I watch about 10, 15 minutes of it, and it's just when he first puts on the sunglasses, and I'm like, what? And then he's like, oh, I've seen this too many times, and then he turns it off.
Really?
So, yes, that my dad was a very big proponent of I already seen it, turn it off.
He hated TNT then, right? He hates TNT.
Yeah.
Play the movie 30 times.
So, and he also plays the, oh, well, you haven't seen it? I'm also not going to let you watch it type of deal. So he just liked to mess with me when I was a kid.
This explains so much about you.
I know.
Really does.
So this is the first time I've seen it in its entirety. So.
Okay. And let's watch it first, and then we'll do little reviews of it and everything, final thoughts on the movie.
Sounds good.
And so all of you, please follow at home. We are starting, basically, I'm watching the DVD version, the original one. And I know they put out a Blu-ray version a couple years ago. And I think both of you guys are streaming it.
Yep.
Yes.
And so we're starting right when the Earth becomes visible in the old Universal logo.
The awesome Universal logo. Let's get it right.
The version I have, they have the newer Universal logo from 1997 or something like that.
I think it premiered with basketball.
Yeah, exactly. That has the horizon of the planet come up, and we're past that part. We're actually with the old Universal, and let's click in. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Remotes, or you guys hit computers?
Yes.
Exactly. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I guess I should hit the right remote. And there's the Universal, an MCA company. Or you guys passed that already?
A little bit. I'm gonna wait on you.
All right. Wait for me, please. Okay. Alive Films presents.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. That's where I just got a Larry Franco production.
There we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Julie, how familiar were you with Roddy Piper before this?
Not at all.
Okay, so you never watched wrestling or anything like that?
No, I'm not a huge wrestling fan, even though I watch Chloe.
Okay.
I really like this graffiti, actually. So.
Oh, and I love how They Live is right into it.
Already there. They name dropped.
Exactly.
Immediately. Shock control. Does that mean anything on the train?
In anger by Entertain Joe, Betsy, Mern. Keith David, he rocks in this.
Yes, he does.
Yes. He's also the voice of the head gargoyle.
Yep.
Cartoon.
Gargoyle is the best cartoon. Everyone should watch it.
And there's Roddy Piper, the backpacker.
I do like how the music throughout the whole thing is like, it fits the...
It's John Carpenter.
Wayward, and it fits the wayward, I'm just a loner who doesn't have a place to stay type feel.
It also gets that whole... It's just the way he captures the moment and builds up his own narrative using music.
Exactly.
I mean, his masterpiece, which is Halloween.
Yeah. He does a really good job with music placement in film. So
the James Gunn before the James Gunn of his time.
Kind of, sort of, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Carpenter, mixed a lot of popular music and just was, because if you see music by John Carpenter right there.
Exactly.
So it's pretty awesome. What town is this supposed to be? Do you know?
Detroit.
Is it Detroit?
I think it's Detroit.
Okay.
I may be completely wrong, but it has that feel of 80s Detroit,
I couldn't really get a feel for a city.
But I think they did that purposely.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I remember in the scene where he goes to unemployment, I know we're talking ahead, but he says he was from Denver.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, it could be Denver. I mean,
no, because he said he came from Denver.
Came from Denver. Yeah. You're right.
So it's pretty awesome.
St. Louis. I mean,
Produced by Larry Franco. I wonder if that's James Franco's dad.
I don't know much about the Francos.
What? You don't? I thought everybody knew about the Francos.
Well, I know about the current generation of Francos. I don't know about older Francos.
Here's your typical bureaucrat who just doesn't care.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. She's like, last place of employment, Denver. See? Told you.
I found it interesting that it was like, where was the last employment? Denver. I'm like, I thought it would be more of like what kind of, like what your actual job was, like what company.
Well, exactly.
Well, also the fact that all these banks have closed. So you're picturing this Great Depression kind of.
Yeah.
You could have filmed this in 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it has obviously not a post-apocalyptic feel, but it's
not yet.
It's very
post-capitalism, late stage capitalism.
Yeah, but it also feels a lot like, as we said, today.
Well, it's this 1% versus the 99% kind of.
Well, exactly, and that's what it's turning into.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it's the 1% trying to make the 99% feel like they're the victims.
Yep.
So.
This is the result of Fox News after 20 years.
No politics, dude.
No,
I'm just saying. I mean, it could be any news service. I'm just using it as, it could have been any news service.
Yes.
I just use that as an example. Or any. How about this? It's the result of the media buy-in right now that they're all conglomerated into one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's what I meant by the Fox remark.
But
I
It-
love these stereotype things that they have playing and on the
Cable 54.
Yeah.
And people just stare at their TVs.
People watch me and they love me. This is such Cardassians. I mean, yeah.
Well, kind of. And then the tent cities. And this is actually very prevalent right now in a lot of the big cities.
Even smaller cities like my hometown of Rome is dealing with right now about allowing tent cities to come up.
Well, exactly. And a lot of is going on, with like Seattle and San Francisco, where even people who make high-tech jobs can't afford to live in the city.
There's no affordable housing.
Mhm.
Exactly. So it's just really, really crazy.
Yeah.
And then a construction site.
And a little touch on immigration.
Mm-hmm. A little
It's
bit.
what Carpenter's subtle with his commentary. It's interesting.
A union job.
Yeah. Union job. Oh boy.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Rod the Bod.
Don't you know who I am? I used to fight Hulk Hogan.
And get stomped. Poor Roddy.
That's Hulk Hogan.
My favorite Roddy match was his boxing match with Mr. T following Rocky 3.
I could see that.
WrestleMania. Yeah.
The first shirtless picture.
I know, right? You just have to have the eye candy.
Exactly.
With that mullet.
Macho man. Oh, 70s, sorry.
Got his mullet rocking.
I like how he sees him from across the
Or
way.
his Farrah
and
hair,
he's
excuse me.
You know what? I'm gonna be friends with this guy.
No, I'm gonna hate this guy.
Does that? Well, it is not love hate, but it's it's a frustrated relationship. It's what it is.
Yeah.
Like
And
all mine. Yeah.
the manager's all heart, no sleeping on this site. Yeah, because, it's...
I sat down for a second.
Oasis.
Yeah. I sat down, so ergo I'm going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go from wearing a
Hey,
wife beater to a sleeveless vest. All right, so
let me just follow you slowly in your pink and purple.
Well, the clothes were right out of the 80s. So,
There you are, buddy.
we complained a few months ago when we did So I Married an Axe Murderer about...
Right out of the 90s.
This is really 80s.
I'm not gonna lie, the jeans that he's wearing is my dad tried to wear jeans like that until you can't buy them anymore.
Which ones, the khaki or the?
The light blue jeans that are just
Yeah, you never find the acid wash jeans anymore. Yeah,
I know.
For reasons.
My dad hates it.
Why are you following me? Because you were giving me the evil eye, dude. Come on.
Come, let me take you to my gypsy town.
Come on, I know a great shanty where everyone gets...
I don't think they're in Detroit because I think he says that his wife is in Detroit.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I sell palm trees, so...
Yeah. This is
It's
getting
not,
mixed signals.
It's not... I don't think it's L.A., because...
Yeah, I was going to say...
It could be L.A.
I'm getting an LA feel, but I don't know.
I know, but even some of the buildings didn't look familiar when they showed the downtown.
It could be some smaller city that we just don't know.
Yeah, but I definitely think it's California.
Yeah.
So
Pasadena.
Hey, howdy. Is Mike Gordon in this movie?
Surprise!
I didn't know he had a cameo back in the 80s.
Look, it's Meatloaf's older version.
Hey, wait till we get to Fight Club, kids.
You like your stew? I like my stew.
Stew? I thought it was Frank's. Well.
More howdies. Oh, man.
Exactly.
Hey, they're getting peas, too. So, you know what?
There's definitely a howdy there. Hey, Colt 45. Awesome.
See, Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah, they definitely don't have palm trees in Denver. Trust me.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense for Hughes out west to go further out west.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Especially talking about him leaving Detroit and heading that direction. It's again, it's giving that I just blanked on the movie. Henry Ford,
yeah.
based on the Depression.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's interesting because you see all this crazy stuff, already starting, and all these people living in, there's a very small middle class, it looks like. Everyone's starting to live in like the tent cities and stuff.
Yeah, it was interesting we get to that later, actually, when we see more of the, I know.
Spoilers, gosh.
Don't give Julie apple pie this early.
Yeah, little pie early in the night.
Exactly.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it might be Los Angeles.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if I saw, John McClane running out and having to take down the Nakatomi building, it wouldn't surprise me at this point.
Wouldn't that be actually?
Yeah.
Hey,
Wouldn't that be awesome? They exist in the same universe.
Well, all movies.
Yeah, this has a Grapes of Wrath feel, is what I was thinking of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But instead of like these, the poor and distraught, it's more like we need to kill the poor and distraught. And you even have the preacher, the same kind of role. Really, this is a modernized version of Grapes of Wrath.
Oh.
But they have electricity to watch TV.
Well, and there's hackers.
Yeah.
That's an early reference.
Oh my gosh, you don't use nails to pick up cheese. What are you doing?
You do, gosh.
Not like a toothpick. Ugh, gross.
That's yes. Yeah, well, it's interesting because this is 88 and a lot of people didn't have computers yet. So
No, so having the term hacker coming out.
Yeah.
They need to rule the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's also very Ray Bradbury.
Mm-hmm. Racial justice.
Also the balance of technology in our lives.
And we just let it happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the thing with the blind priest, mouthing what the guy was saying.
Well, he probably actually wrote it because since they kind of worked together.
Yeah.
He probably wrote the speech.
Possibly.
Or he's heard it a million times, one way or the other.
I think he's more mocking him in that sense. Even though if he believes it, it's one of those how you deliver the message versus what is the message. I'd like to give a serious look to these two conversationalists. Let me give my Roddy stare.
Mm-hmm. Blow it out of your ass. That's what I say to most people on TV.
That's how I feel about most people. So,
I know. That's how we met. I said, "Hey, how you doing? Blow it out of your ass."
That was our first podcast together. That was the first thing she said it to me. Gosh.
I know.
Everyone says it to you. But
I have to make a statement.
I love you too, Mike. Tonight, I'm feeling the hate today, brother.
There's no hate. It's just malice.
Just malice?
Yeah.
No intent?
No, of course not.
Let me look slowly at things before I'm brood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the best thing you could do in an 80s film is brood.
Oh, definitely. He's good at it. Roddy Piper could brood like the best of them.
He is a mad brooder. That's...
In my paper sack lunch.
And they go into the church. What are they doing in that church? Unspeakable things.
Unspeakable. Well, it was the 80s.
Okay.
I'm sure the Boston Times will write a story about this in a little bit.
Of course.
Julie just shakes her head. Sad.
Dude.
Just sad.
Do like his little tiny sack lunch.
I do. Don't you?
It's
Like,
so
hold
cute.
on.
He's ready, and there's his hammer.
Should have utilized the hammer a lot more.
Yes. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the more. Roddy, sing along.
Or we could, pull a, Lord of the Rings and carry around a frying pan.
I like how everybody is sitting here and watching these like huge political speeches. We are their cattle. We are being bred for slavery.
They are dismantling the middle class. Well, that's obvious. That's how they take control.
The signal must be.
We cannot break their signal. Our transmitter is not powerful enough.
Please stand by.
I think he's getting out to more people than listen to my radio station when in college. So it's okay.
Yeah.
I wonder why, because all these people are complaining about headaches, and I'm like, what's causing the headaches?
Well, I guess it's to avoid the big reveal. It's the big reveal later. It is they're being forcibly blinded.
Well, yeah, but there's another thing with headaches, but it has to do with something else. They're not completely related. So.
I know. You know what I'm saying, though. I mean,
yeah.
Well, I think the headaches have to deal with them trying to break their signal.
Yep.
And everything, and because it's a form of mind control. But we don't know that yet on the movie.
Yeah. I'm trying to behave here. Spoiler Mike and spoiler Julie.
That's why I asked the question: is why do they have the headaches? That's the question.
Could be the pie, or lack of pie for them.
Huh?
It's not about the pie. I like how he's like all nonchalant. He's just like, I'm gonna sit here.
Oh, and I'm gonna sneak into this open door of the church.
Let me take out my toothpick for now. It's serious.
Exactly.
Hold on. There are boxes.
Lots of boxes.
Oh, it's a meth lab.
Wait, where's Walter White?
Yeah. Really. Say my name. Ivanberg.
Look at all those chemicals. And sunglasses. Sunglasses. Hold on.
Oh, they live. We sleep.
Oh my God, that's what's on the screen. My God, why are you making me watch this?
The dude is
live. We sleep.
Never let me down.
So there's not even really a choir in there. How about that?
Check out that satellite dish.
I also just remember that I watched the Time Meddler, and it had someone playing, monks singing, and I was like, "Oh, this is very fitting right now." Someone else playing fake church music.
There you go.
Awesome.
I swear that's Meatloaf's dad. This guy looks just like him.
Very similar.
Yeah. Especially the way he looked later on. I mean, like in Fight Club and.
And what does he do? He's a klutz.
I'm going to slowly break in and find the secret.
What's in here? Dun, dun.
But just like in Carpenter movie, like in The Fog, you've got the main action going on and then the main character not even being a part of it. Could you not see Kurt Russell playing this part?
Oh, easy.
Also?
Oh, very much so.
Easy.
Because he's almost doing a Kurt Russell impersonation with the way he's like handling the situation.
Oh, very much so. It could be very easy.
Yeah,
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, they're very much. This is also. I mean, I hate to get all Stephen King literary on it, but this is also The Stand.
Mm-hmm. And then the priest has his moment.
Yeah. Ah, you're a working man. Let me feel your hands.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know. Yes, Father.
Revelation.
Maybe some other time.
Pastor Joe from...
This world may have blinded me, but the Lord has let me see. You'll be back.
Amazing. Oh, wait, sorry.
You'll be back. Soon you'll see.
Yes.
I have to break out into Hamilton at least
Every once in a while, it's needed.
Yeah.
Hashtag pumpkin spice.
They're looking with their sunglasses on at the helicopter.
Yeah, I wonder what it shows. I want to know things. I have lots of questions, Mike.
What?
Okay, do you also get a Scientology feel from this?
A little bit. End of the world kind of stuff. You know, it's interesting, you know, but there's always been end of the world type stuff.
Every year.
Well, through the generations.
And it's changed how they've approached.
How it's going to end. Yeah, how it's going to end.
Every religion has their end of the world thing.
And it's not even...
Also, go ahead, Julie. Go ahead.
It's not even religion, though, because, you know, you have the, you know, how these post-apocalyptic things, you know, it's like, oh, well, in this version, it's all the, you know, countries themselves. And, like, this, it seems like, you know, capitalism and all this other stuff. And then you get into, you know, more recent things like Hunger Games.
Yep.
And it's...
Divergent. And
yeah. So it evolves, but...
It reflects the fears of the society at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hunger Games is nothing more of a fear of a central government gone amok. You look at Divergent, that's corporations gone amok. You know, you look at all these, and this is the same thing. And natural disasters 10, 15 years ago with Armageddon, Deep Impact, we changed what our fear is. And zombie movies coming back, that's, I mean...
Yep.
And this one, that's what's so great about this film, is it combines so many different elements.
Oh, it does.
There are certain aspects where I was sitting there and I was like, they could have not had aliens at all, and I would have believed almost everything that was happening.
I'm sure.
So
you could redo this film and leave the aliens out, and it'd be too spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just change it to corporate brainwashing or government brainwashing, and
yeah, the other guy doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
He's the non-political guy that doesn't want to be. He just wants to.
I don't want to be involved. Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Let me get out my spy glasses.
He's been sitting there for hours, just, you know, with those binoculars. Even though
it's stained glass, man. Don't you understand? You can't see through stained glass. Sniper.
There's the sniper.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Something bad's about to go down in Los
yeah,
Angeles.
it's also the falling of like a shanty town. I'm waiting for MacArthur to march in like he did post-depression.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like when I was watching this part, I was like, oh, this is... If I didn't know that this was John Carpenter and, you know, some of the stuff he normally does, I would just been like...
Tonight's news?
Well, this is... Yeah, I'm like, oh, great.
It's just a little too timely, isn't it? Tonight's news featuring... I was in Paris this summer, and there was a huge group of protests going on, which every year in Paris. And it was about housing, the fact that these people have been crashing public housing because there's nowhere for them to live, kind of like what we were talking about. And the protest was pretty much on the fact of build more houses. That's all it really was. It was fascinating. It was right outside the Louvre. And it looks, this kind of stuff is what we would see, is these shanty towns, and then the protest police coming in, just knocking it all down. And my son is remembering that protest a little better than I am, so he's over here just cracking up about it. We all joined the rally. We may have taken the students on a trip there to the rally. Well, good teachers. Make sure your people are involved.
I think it's time to get out of there. What do you think?
Yeah, you're a little late getting out of here at this point.
Yeah, I'm
Roddy,
like,
run.
I would have been gone. Yeah.
Well, when you see the bulldozers show up, it's like, that doesn't look good.
I might have been a little late. This reminds me of the scooter roundup in Atlanta when I was coming into Dragon Con.
Ooh.
Right?
Wow.
Right.
Oh.
I mean, the city has a love-hate relationship with those things.
Oh, I know.
And that's a problem with something being implemented before they actually had a plan put in place.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point.
I didn't want to be involved. I just want to get out of here.
I just sit here.
Aren't there some of the, Hispanic workers that were on the lot working at the construction site?
You know what's interesting is that every generation has faced something like this.
Oh, of course.
We just play kick the can with it. Be it the Depression, be it the recession, whatever you want to get into.
Mm-hmm. And he's walking around like all cool.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, I'm like, he didn't really have like much of it doesn't seem like he has much of a reaction.
No,
it's like he's seen this over and over again.
Either that or he's just a really bad actor.
Dang.
Sorry.
I don't think it's that really. I really think it's him laying back and not wanting to react. Because, like you said, 18 banks closed down, and that's when it got rough. I mean, I think he's seen this over and over again.
I'd be running, where's my stuff? I've got to get my stuff. This is the only things I have left.
Where's my backpack?
Yeah, exactly.
There it is. I just shove it down the hill.
Where's his hammer? He should have had the hammer.
Exactly, because it's hammer time.
Yeah, Captain Hammer.
Corporate tool.
By hammer, I mean, okay, I won't finish that line.
Yeah, I know.
I was good.
Oh,
Dang,
this part.
Let's just beat the guy. Line up for your beating. Everyone, please.
Mm-hmm. Beat up on the old guy.
Yeah, quick, beat the black preacher.
I mean, I was afraid that it was going to turn into a firing squad.
I was surprised. Well, they're enjoying themselves too much to start shooting at this point.
Mm-hmm.
This is an LAPD training video.
Mm-hmm. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
If he gets up and says, "Can't we all just get along?" We're in trouble.
Oh, that was before. No, this was after that.
It was after. Yeah. Not long after, but after.
Yeah, and I think this is all about this. This is all about the same time period.
Mm-hmm.
Actually.
3 years later, we get Rodney King. I think 91.
Yes. Exactly.
I mean, but you can see. I mean, he's capturing an element there too.
Yeah, that's true. Throws him in. Get in.
I just like how he's guarding this guy as if he's a little kid.
I know. Come with me, child.
If you want to live. Oh wait, wrong movie.
Well, I mean, you can tell that the kid is just like, he somehow has escaped some of the horrors, it seems like, and he seems a little bit kind of
naive,
innocent type of deal. So usually there tends to be a reaction to protect those types.
Not by Mike. He just throws them under the bus.
Yeah, that's true.
I would. No.
Yeah, see?
Get out of my way.
I mean,
I don't have to be fast. I just have to be faster than you. So I trip that guy.
That's why I hang out with so many people from ESO.
That's right. You can outrun them.
That's why I exercise on a regular basis. I'll outrun, I think, most of you all. So
I think you will until we trip you.
I'll trip you, Julie, very well.
Okay, great.
Sweep the leg.
Exactly. Sweep the leg.
I'll start working on my jumps then.
Exactly.
Work on your jumps That's okay. That makes it easier to knock you down. Both feet in the air.
And that guy's just there smoking a joint.
I know, right? He's like, dude, why you worry about this?
What's
Everything's
this,
cool.
World War III?
Awesome. Let me stare out into the window. The other thing is that we haven't had much meaningful dialogue yet, and this is how far we're into the movie.
No, we're probably about, 25 minutes into the movie already?
And not much has been really said.
No.
A lot of exposition. I was surprised to see how highly rated this is on Rotten Tomato.
Really?
60%.
I thought it would be more, actually.
You really thought it would be more?
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that was actually kind of high.
I see it as fairly accurate.
What, 60%?
For what I understand of the general population.
So they pretty much burnt down the church,
Mm.
it looks like, or burnt out the church, I should say.
Yeah.
The building's still there.
Yeah.
More
So,
narrative.
yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of tends to stand a little bit, yeah. Plus, you do have to have this part.
For making it look like it was burnt out from the outside, there's a lot of furniture and stuff.
And a lot of good color on the inside.
I think they burned the sanctuary part.
Where all the equipment was.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Guys. And yes, of course, they had to paint the wall.
Let me get my box.
I want my box.
I guess he used his foot this time instead of using his butt to, open up the wall.
Hey, look here. He's gonna turn around and flash at you again. He'll be like, oh my god. I mean, it's like, oh, Roddy. Now, only thing you could have made this better if he was wearing his kilt.
That's
But
true.
this whole film, the Roddy kilt.
But he doesn't do a kilt at all in this. Sorry.
I know. It's a disappointment.
It's so sad.
He's got his fair hair, but no kilt.
And this is where the whole movie changes.
This is the tone of the complete change of the film.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns to the more terrifying, and not because of monsters.
Oh, I
No.
see the acting.
No, it's not even the acting. It's the how true
This could be.
this is.
Yeah.
Well, no, even if you look at underlying truths of how accurate it is.
Yeah.
I'll talk more when it's on the screen.
Exactly.
Well,
it's
that just
interesting. He's
an
looking for
unfiltered
something.
society.
He's looking for something in there, and
He finds the shades.
but that he was looking for something else other than
Yeah,
Because-
and
Because how can sunglasses be so important?
but he buries the rest of them. Like, I gotta hide these because even though I don't know what they are yet,
just because they're important sunglasses, maybe.
he doesn't realize they're knockoff. Not the the real thing.
Yeah.
He can't get on eBay and make the money he wants. Oh wait, there's no eBay yet.
There is no eBay. eBay is 20 years away.
I like how it's done by him walking around. He's like, I'm going to just keep walking. Try these out,
Obey.
Mhm.
walk some more.
And then he
Oh.
realizes,
Bam.
there it is.
A word worth 1,000 memes.
Because if you look at it, so it's it can
Computer. Yeah.
environment, and it's obey, and that kind of makes sense. The other one though,
Yes, here it is.
yeah,
Come to the Caribbean. Marry and reproduce.
and that's what
That's what it
you
was.
think. That is what you think. It's like, oh, that's where I need to go. I need to get married, and I need to go to this place.
You gotta go to the Bahamas to do it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like getting.
This is subliminal messages at the best.
Well, and
Yes.
honestly, I mean, just the whole concept of going to Kay's Jewelers and buying a diamond, and
yeah. There's in advertising, you're trying to get
Yep.
people to do certain things, and this is just taking it to the extreme of what
No
exactly it
independent
means.
thought.
yeah, instead of it's not
Yeah.
a filtered message. This is the message.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, this is the Lego movie.
Well, no, everything is not awesome.
No, but
No,
I'm saying the whole
no,
pure.
yeah.
what the songs all say. It's all about being conformity.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I just saw the Los Angeles Athletic Club, so it is
Surrender. No independent thought.
obey. What do the cigarettes say?
I can't see that close.
Obey.
There's a lot of obey and a lot about sleeping.
Yeah, sleep 8 hours. Stay asleep. Obey. Yeah. Bye.
I also liked that it kind of went black and white when he wears them, because when you wear sunglasses, it doesn't actually turn things black and white. But I think that it does a very good job of distinguishing the difference of what it looks like, and then also when we get to when he looks at people, it helps hide some things a little bit.
Well, also the concept of
and then
what
we
we perceive.
This. What's your problem, buddy?
Well, the fact that you're a faceless alien might be the problem, buddy.
What's your problem?
It's really interesting is that with this aliens, it's a weird sense of malevolence.
Mm-hmm.
It's a subjugation.
Yeah, it's I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Type of, and that's how, if you want to take it back to, like the regular humans aren't necessarily slaves, but to a certain aspect they are.
Right.
So it's very similar to, that kind of feeling.
They're employees.
So the question is, though, do the aliens see the subliminal messages, or are they seeing the print?
I don't think the aliens don't see the messages. I think they see what they want to see.
This is your God. I love it. With the money.
Yeah, money.
Yes.
Yeah, so the aliens, they've encoded these messages. He's just seeing it unfiltered.
Right. I wonder what comic books would say.
Give up, do not reproduce.
Yeah.
I can make that joke. Weird.
With the satellite dish on the top.
Yes.
I found it interesting that it was saying sleep in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would have thought that it would be
stay asleep as in mentally asleep, though, not a physical sleep. Yeah,
true.
It's more metaphorical in this case. They're not woke. Oh, there. See, I mean, we can bring you there.
Exactly.
No, I mean, really, that's the term. I mean, they're not. That's the whole point of this film, is that these people wake up to see the reality.
Because like, see in this instance where the woman who's putting her bags away is the alien, and then the people who are helping her carry all of their stuff to her car were regular humans.
Yep.
So it's just
exactly. Well, and it looked like it was a nanny or a maid or something with her.
Yeah. People who are actually shopping and buying are, it's It's hard to stay away from politics with a film like this because it's so political.
Oh,
Well,
no.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's the upper crust.
Yeah, it's
classism.
It's the whole. It's totally classism. All the rich are the aliens.
Yep, it's class. I mean, this is people hate to hear those words, but they're true.
Yeah. And this would make so much sense.
Yes, yeah. I got the promotion. I'm the alien. You didn't get the promotion. You're the human.
Hey, go for it, man.
It's a new morning in America. That's a Reagan quote.
Mm-hmm.
Morning in America. This is straight off the
This is still the end of the Reagan era. This is when
it's filmed in '86, but out in '88. I mean, this is that Morning in America. That was the '84 salute. I mean, that's Reagan's campaign slogan.
Exactly. And it looks like Reagan, was one of the aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I love his reaction. That, like, the one frustrating thing about his reaction is just that he's making it so obvious that he knows. I'm like, do you not think that might be a bad idea?
Yeah, but it's that whole nothing else to lose.
This one's a real ugly.
Yeah, you're ugly, but this one's real ugly. Yeah, the store owner's an alien. Everybody's an alien, but I've got one that can see.
Brazilian plastic surgeon. He could see. He could see.
I love all the cheap wristband Dick Tracy walkie-talkies.
Exactly. Well, now they would be
Oh,
Apple. Now
yeah.
iPhone. Yeah, iWatches.
Yep, I want.
Yeah.
Apple Watch. Oh man.
Yep. I'm one of them. No.
I am not one of them.
I'm not one of them yet. And as a teacher, trust me, they're the bane of our existence now. Worse than phones.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Everyone's on to him. Dun, dun, dun.
Distracted by a pretty lady. Is she really pretty, or is she?
Or is she just a lady?
Yep. It's the man.
Pouring perfume on a pig.
Yeah.
Is it Sarah Palin? No.
Oh.
I was kind of a little disappointed how this is very short. His interaction with the police. Kind of would have felt. I won't get into that.
Honestly, for better political commentary, and I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, it'd have been better if they were human. If the cops were human.
But they did get that a little bit later. So
you know what I'm saying, though? I mean,
yeah. Actually, it would have been better if one was and one wasn't.
Right. Yeah. The blending the lines of authority.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I mean, bang! I'm Roddy Piper, and I'm about to show you what I do for a living.
Mm-hmm. He's going to hulk up on you, dude.
He did. He just
break
out the 357.
The first thing he does is literally an arm bar.
Yeah, he does. He does a clothesline. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, I just want to know what the 357s that this guy they're toting around.
Well, I'm also curious is since he seems to know how to use them so well.
Right.
Was he
military? Was he? Yeah. He. This isn't a guy who's just got a hold of a gun for the first time.
No, absolutely not.
No, I would be like, what do I do?
I can shoot a gun, I can shoot a rifle, but I'm not. I mean, walking in, putting a 357 in point blank range, and just doing that kind of stuff as quickly as he does.
And he walks.
Oh, the speech.
Into a bank, and it just
It's time for the big speech. It's like, oh crap.
A bank, of course.
Of course, he walks into a bank.
Come here, chew bubblegum, and kick ass.
And I'm
all out of bubblegum.
Best line.
Really
Best
is.
Carpenter line in all his films. Well, I don't know. Big Trouble's got some really great lines.
Oh, Big Trouble does. Escape from New York does. The Thing does.
He's just he always has a great one-liner.
Oh,
apparently that whole, chewing bubblegum was ad-libbed.
I can believe it. That sounds like a Roddy Piper line right there.
Yeah.
Again, though, it's so amazing he did not get Russell to play this part.
Ooh. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
I like how you just run out the back of the bank and just kind of carry your gun and don't expect anyone to say or do anything.
Yeah, they didn't surround the bank.
No.
Well,
Now let's add some sci-fi.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a tentacle.
Oh wait, this isn't anime.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't going to say that.
I didn't say anything wrong. What's that sigh, Julie? I was good.
See, this is the cop who's just a cop.
He's just a cop.
Just a cop.
Yeah. See, that's the blur. Yeah, here's the blurring of the lines.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he's not going to shoot a human.
No.
Mm-mm.
And that thing gives him the power at least to see between.
For a movement that was trying to get the message out, they should have been passing those sunglasses out a little faster.
Yeah.
These cult leaders aren't good. They need better leadership. And they needed Roddy Piper.
And then we get introduced to the love interest.
With her eyes. Can I just drool for a second? I've always.
She's got great eyes, but she is not the most.
No.
You know.
She's not. No, she's not. It's the eyes. That's all. That's her.
Oh, I know. And it's funny because she's not very
Emotive.
like, emotional.
She never has, but she's the Diet Coke of Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, she does look like Kirstie Alley a bit.
Yeah.
But Kirstie Alley can act this way.
Right.
I know. I've seen her in other things, but she's played.
The Six. What was it? The horror film. She was the. Oh gosh, the guy from RoboCop. Underwater Monsters.
Yeah.
She was also did a version of the Scarlet Letter I used to show my students.
But I like the light blue eyes.
Those eyes. Those gray eyes.
Are crying. These eyes are... Okay, sorry.
Well, if you're gonna do that, it's like in your eyes. You see, you gotta break out the Peter Gabriel for those eyes.
I just go a little bit further back.
There you go. I just kidnapped you. Is this the Running Man?
Yeah. And he's not doing a very great job of like trying to hide. He's just like slumped a little bit, but I'm like, you need to like.
They're not even looking for him that hard though. For this
no,
guy
they're not.
On the road.
This is not the most, best way of doing a scientific, catching a bad guy,
Mm-mm.
Exactly. But this is also pre-GPS and stuff too.
Well, I mean, it's hard to judge a lot of this, but this is also one of the.
This guy has the great hair.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
The neighbor has.
That's some '80s hair right there.
Oh man.
Oh god, yeah.
With and boyfriend. Kind of hint. I mean, it's an interesting little dynamic that they just do there. So
yeah, nice gay couple there.
Yeah.
Potheads. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not making a judgment. It was just the way they handled it. I thought it was.
I want to know what she does for a living because that view does not come cheap.
No, I lived in Los Angeles, and no, you have to be making mega money to have that.
Silicon Valley money.
Yes. So no, that's just like. And they don't have rent control in Los Angeles. I'm sorry to say.
No. Well, this is one of the few Carpenters that doesn't do a good job of building up tension.
No, it doesn't. And I don't know why it doesn't.
I think it's the pacing, like you said earlier. You're talking about the big reveal with Obey, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's too easy.
It's not even that it's easy. The problem is that it relieved the tension too soon.
Yeah.
And there's not another buildup of tension until like close to the end of the film.
Well, they're not chasing him.
Yeah.
This could have been Escape from the Body Snatchers, where they're constantly that feel of constantly being on the run, and instead you get this scene right here.
Yeah. So that's what the problem is that it wasn't like a being chased from one place to another with barely any downtime and things like that. It's like, oh, hey, look, I escaped them. And now we don't even interact with them at all until, the last 20 minutes of the film?
No.
We deal with more of the human conflict going on amongst these people than, But I guess that's kind of how the movie treats his character at the beginning. He's just kind of a bystander.
Who, this Roddy Piper?
Yeah, at first he's kind of the bystander to all this, to the real movement.
Well, exactly, but he basically gets thrown into it like most heroes.
Right. He's John McClane before John McClane.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, John McClane was right around this time, so
Yeah.
he's the archetype for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I
He's
think
the McClanesian hero,
Yep.
the reluctant hero.
it's funny. He falls asleep, and I'm surprised he doesn't end up in handcuffs or tied to a
Right. I mean, she doesn't try to do anything. Here's
This
this guy that just kidnapped you.
This isn't Misery.
No, but if somebody kidnaps you and they fall asleep,
run away from me if I love you.
Well, okay. First off, she probably doesn't have handcuffs. She might be into that kind of thing. I don't know.
Okay, Julie can go there, but I get.
But well, no, it's just like because a normal person would like it's just like an average person just would
You're looking for words
in their house. Like that's just so it's like what would she have on hand to tie him up with? I don't know that a lot of people have something offhand.
I'm not talking about my closet.
wow, you went there, didn't you?
It was a bad joke. Come on. It was like set up. Come on.
It would just have made more sense for her as opposed to tie him up to just kill him. So like,
or call the cops or something. I mean,
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Tying him up would not, But now we've got the let me fall in love with my kidnapper.
Well, exactly.
In the span of 5 minutes.
Yes.
No.
Assistant program director, C54. Wait, is this the same station that is this the same station that Weird Al later runs?
Exactly.
He is an alien program director.
He's such an idiot.
And she's pretty strong. Let's just go ahead and say that right now.
That fall should have.
Oh, he's so dead.
Should have killed him, and then that window shouldn't have been that thin.
He would have bounced off that window.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like running into the slide glass door as a kid. This guy, he's just bumping off that window.
Especially because they make for windows that have the potential of people...
tempered glass. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that one. That's the word.
I'm there for you.
And he doesn't walk down the stairs. No, he goes.
I got to slide down the mountain.
Exactly. He wants to go slide down the mountain.
This is how he didn't get caught. He doesn't think conventionally.
No, exactly. He just looks at the view of Los Angeles.
Let me stare at the pretty. There's not enough blood on him either for going through a glass like that.
Exactly.
At least they have some, because a lot of other,
would never have any.
Yeah. What's best is after. Oh, we'll get there.
Julie's on fast forward again.
Yeah.
It's like,
she's so excited about this. She's just going, I gotta talk.
It's because we get to a slow part, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about the slow part. I want to talk about this other part. Let's just
this movie has hills and valleys, and we're in a valley right now. So,
yo, that's an understatement. Let me get on the other side of the foundation here. So
help me, I'm falling. Wait, let me pull up my pants. I gotta pee. Dark alley.
At least he's acting as if he were,
fall off of a 3-story building.
Yes.
Yeah. He is a professional wrestler. I mean,
down
he
a hill, should have broken his neck twice. Hey.
Yeah.
I will.
He's
cut
freezing.
some
Now it's cold.
right?
Suddenly, it's cold outside.
Well,
Yeah,
Los Angeles does get cold at night.
Not that cold.
Well, think about it. You're probably in shock from falling.
Yeah.
That's true.
Down the hill.
Can we all just brag about how clean his pants and shirt stay?
Yeah, I know. Now that's a great kind of laundry detergent. Well, his cheeks are dirty though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I'm looking. No.
I mean, you're staring hard at some Roddy butt right there, buddy.
I mean, it was right there.
It was there though. It was like camera angle there.
It was right in my face. Come on.
That's right. Come on.
What was the guy supposed to do? Come on.
Well, it depends.
Well,
And
that too.
he's wearing purple again, just instead of.
I know, right? What is?
Hey, purple is a great color. Purple
On this
is the
guy
best
particularly,
color.
it's royalty. He's the royalty of the film.
Exactly.
It really should be about him.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Same.
how many people did you kill?
Yeah.
I like how angry he is at him. Like they're best friends, and he let him down. I mean,
They've
we
only
talked for
known each
5
other
minutes.
2 days, you know.
We've known each other 5 minutes, but I love you, man, like a brother.
No, you ain't gonna show me. So, that's a personal thing.
Where'd they get this picture of him? College yearbook picture.
He has some sort of past.
Yeah.
So that's a little sad. I'm like, I wish we got something, a hint.
Yes.
Well, you have to realize the photo was courtesy of WWF at the time.
Before it got sued and became the WWE.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Not the sunglasses. No.
No, there goes the sunglasses. Wah, wah, wah. You know, as a little kid, I, always wanted to open a garbage can. Like,
Yeah, just rip it open because you knew how to do it, right?
Of course I did. I was a very advanced young man.
Advanced for his age.
Exactly.
He's in the gifted program.
And talented.
He could sing and dance.
Oh, Tag. Tag was the best class.
That's just a little too personal.
Talented and gifted.
Uh-huh.
It was fun.
Sure.
He's doing great there.
I don't understand why it tilted over.
Because the guys in the front were like, they thought it was still closed, and they were like, "Oh, this thing is really fun to do if you like just tilt it."
Oh, they're having fun with it.
Yeah, they're having fun with it,
man. Oh, it's minute work. This is that was Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez in the front there. They didn't care. Oh, now we got fight.
Oh man, this like 10-minute fight
for no reason.
No, not at all.
Best I could do. Boom.
So I'm just saying, like, after a while, I just be like, you know what? I'm going to do what you're saying just to get you to back off.
Mm-hmm.
Bam!
Exactly. Stay away from me. That was a great shot. That should have broken his nose.
Oh, he falls down after that one. Yeah. And of course, he hits him with a haymaker.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the best fight scenes, though.
It's considered one of the best film. South Park did that whole thing with Cripple Fight.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because they just talk so much smack and then just start wailing each other and they have to talk some more.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that rib shot alone, that floating rib shot, he's down.
Mm-hmm. And Piper is one of the toughest SOBs out there.
Out there, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, I mean, the guy he's fighting here isn't built like him at all.
No.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Stop it. I'm just playing with you. Put on the glasses. But this guy's got some moves. I'm going to have to give him that. He knows how to fight. He's a street fighter. With that close punch elbow hit that he always does.
Yeah.
That is a classic move. It's a good one.
It is.
Let me help you up.
It does enough damage and it puts the person down, but it doesn't. Mm-hmm. It doesn't leave any marks, man.
None. Not a bit of blood. Let me hit him again. Oh, it's Chumbawamba. I get knocked down,
but I want to get up again.
You dirty mother! Yeah, I forgot that South Park did this almost scene for scene with Cripple Fight. Even slipping in the dirty mother line.
Mm-hmm. And then it's all Piper the rest of the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It don't get much better.
Just like Timmy and Jimmy.
Exactly.
Oh
no.
Boom,
Oh no.
fake out. Ooh.
Oh, nails him in the face.
Yeah, but it still does not break his face and make him look ugly for the rest of this movie.
Uh-huh. His looks just don't get much better than that anyway.
He's so pretty.
He's such a sweetheart.
See, I like how Julie dressed for the 80s occasion with her Flashdance attire.
Mm-hmm.
I try.
There's a way to rock it. I'm just proud of you right there.
I know. I mean, I had to, and it was, the irony is I got my hair done today. Not because of this.
Sure.
Sure. I knew I was going to be on video.
You got her makeup done, you know. Yeah, everybody start doing this.
It's funny. My niece does that in every picture she does.
That and duck lips. Come on, yeah, duck lips, Julie.
Oh no!
Not that,
I draw a line.
you have to realize the people at home have no clue what we're talking about on the audio version of this. You know that.
Oh well.
That's why you got to watch the video portion, kids.
That's right, kids. Watch the video and get all the live action duck lips in.
Oh God, the knees to the crotch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna cheat and pick up a board.
You fight with what you have.
You guys, amen. That guy, I'm open the. Oh, I got my bottle. I got my board. Let's sing. Let's do a sing along.
Wasn't there a lot more garbage there a minute ago?
Yes.
It's in the background.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Oh man, I'm sorry.
Ow! No!
And he
Ow!
starts
Please.
laughing.
Oh, look at the back of his head. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know. Right? That skin. Ugh.
Yeah.
He's still telling him, "Put the glasses on." Oh, Tommy Niebuhr. Yes.
Oh.
He pulled a wrestling move on him.
Uh-huh.
I will not put on the glasses.
Mm-hmm. Sam, I am.
Bless you.
Thanks.
I won't put on the glasses, Sam, I am. I don't like them. No, I don't. I won't eat them with a goat. No.
For the goats.
Okay. Here on live animal sacrifices.
I think there's a reason why you don't do poetry.
Nope. That's why I'm a podcaster, not a poet.
I will not wear those glasses here. I will not watch those glasses there. I will not wear those glasses anywhere.
God, look at all the blood coming off his face.
Oh, come on. Let me kill you. People's elbow. Floating rib. Suplex.
Oof.
Flip.
And he's down for the count. 1, 2. No, he's out.
Boom. 1, 2, 3. You would have been out.
Lawler's got the count.
Well, of course, it's a dirty ref who's doing the law.
Yes. Put on the glasses. Now read. Ah!
What are you doing to me? Wait a second.
That's up. Now wait. I love how the alien ships and devices are straight out of 50s sci-fi.
Oh, of course they are.
The circle stuff, you know, the flying saucers.
Yeah.
Now do you feel
Back in-
beating the crap out of me?
Together again. Dun,
Life's
dun,
a
dun.
bitch.
Just look at the two of them. Like,
They're broing out.
they look like shit.
And no one cares.
Nope.
Right?
Oh, if I saw some people like they're all bloody.
You'd be walking away from them.
Yeah, exactly. Look at his face all swollen like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go spit a few teeth.
Hey, is that the dude sitting right there on the couch?
It might be. Hello. Can I help you?
Two guys all beat up like that.
Yeah.
Such
Such LA's.
I want a room.
Okay.
I love how they're just like, I'm barely moving. I
Hey,
can
we
make
just got our
it.
workout in.
I can make it.
I could do it.
That's how I look like after 2 days of Dragon Con, so it's okay.
Yes. That's Monday morning at Dragon Con right there, boys and girls.
So that's the reason Julie got so in good shape so she could survive Dragon Con so easy. And
It's
the
true.
rest of us
It's
are
a
like,
rough 5 days.
oh, exactly. Hell, it's 2 weeks after, and I'm still sore.
Yep.
Like
I had to work
back
that.
in
I had to work that Tuesday morning. It's like, not getting out of the chair today.
Mhm. I didn't have to be in the office till Wednesday, but I was just like,
Hate you so much.
love Grand.
I took the day off, so
Yes, we know.
That's the only way I could get
I
there.
worked from home, so it wasn't so
it
bad.
was bad. Yeah.
I had a classroom with 30
Another shirtless.
shirtless moment, Roddy moment.
Yeah.
My face may be ugly, my body's still sexy.
Yeah, he could be all bruised and cut up, and
Nah.
just his face.
Just the face.
My back sweat.
He does have back sweat, but that's personal.
Let me just throw some water down my back because that cleans me up. Let's not bother to wash my beat up face.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
I know, right?
Uh-huh.
No.
What are we gonna do?
Adrian! Oh, sorry.
Exactly. Now he wants answers.
Why would he know anything?
Exactly. My face is all swollen from you beating the crap out of it and tap dancing on it.
We got to find these people. We got to find the people who know things because I didn't care until I knew things.
Well, you also have to remember a whole shipment of these sunglasses did go out.
Right.
Yes.
So there's
Yes.
other people who have them.
And then the leadership itself knows. So, I mean, for a resistance movement, they sure are kind of tame.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to do, be as sneaky as possible until the last possible moment.
Oh, it's like a surprise uprising?
Yeah. I think that's what they were going for.
Possibly.
Why don't they realize that jungle warfare works a lot better? Come on.
Right.
I'm not saying it was a good move.
Julie, today on War Analytics, we're going to break down the strategy of the resistance.
So I did international affairs and I did have slight, focus in war. So yes.
Well, I was thinking more, this is like the French resistance versus, see? Oh, Vichy France first.
So the thing is, it's scary because when you think about it, it's like, are they the whole planet or is it just the United States?
Is the United States? Yeah. Is this a worldwide movement or yeah?
Exactly.
I guess we'd have to assume it's a worldwide movement.
Most likely.
That they've infiltrated the upper class and the
All
ruling
around
class
the
and
world.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Which really, to me, this is funny. Kind of funny is it goes along with the Kingsman, and how the ruling class is going to kill everyone to save the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they go in,
But as they said in the Kingsman, ain't that kind of movie, bro.
ain't that kind of movie, bro.
So,
Love that movie.
It's so good.
but yeah, it's interesting how much a lot of today comes into play.
Yes.
Society and everything.
Well, the screens everywhere. I mean, it's black and white too. I mean, it's tube televisions, but they still have screens everywhere in this film.
Oh yeah,
Which is very much today.
TV is.
Yeah.
Hey, we know that guy.
Hey, it's Meatloaf's dad.
Exactly. He's back again.
He's back again. Oh no! I just wanted you to know,
Hank?
I would do anything for love. But go to this meeting tonight. I still got the 357, even though you were kicking my butt earlier and I didn't want to shoot you. Well, it shrank.
World needs a wake-up call. And I just got the gun to do it.
A 38 special.
Exactly.
Gotta start somewhere.
Why is your gun bigger than mine? Genetics. Tango and Cash.
I had to do that.
Yeah, it was a good joke. It was there. Don't start, Mike. Let me just walk up with my pistol drawn with a guy sitting there with a street sweeper, and I'm going to let these guys in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The resistance is not smart. Julie has determined that.
Yeah. Well, they have the guy from ZZ Top there.
It really. Yeah. They've got legs.
Now that guy would just be a hipster.
Yeah.
And have
I
a
wear my sunglasses.
has a latte.
night. We're not even going to bother taking them off until we're 100% sure there are no aliens in this room.
I mean, I think that's fair.
Oh, it's smart. Yeah, I mean, it's just I like that. Just they went to a resistance meeting. We're like, these aren't coming off, by the way.
We're all human here.
Yeah, I'll just trust your word. Who are you, lady? And also, ooh, here are these contacts.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, yeah, because you know what? You just instantly know how to put on the contact. It doesn't take any practice.
Oh, yeah.
Training.
You know, you don't need to look at a mirror for the first time.
No, find how to get them on.
Exactly. You don't have any eye drops, nothing.
Nothing. They just slip right in.
What about my stigmatism? No.
Yeah.
I do like how they were like putting them in. They were like, oh,
Hold on a minute.
don't do that.
I just scratched my cornea.
I thought that was my name is Earl guy, watching the TV.
It kind of, yeah. They're creating wealth and power. This also has a V feel.
A little bit, yes, but they're not eating the people. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, but going through wealth and influence and power, things like that.
It's true. Yep.
Especially since V the series, I mean, this is, 5 years later after that's really concluded in the miniseries.
I don't think I saw the miniseries.
Ooh, good stuff.
There's just too much content.
There is.
Exactly.
Especially since I wasn't alive for a good portion of it.
You weren't.
So that's a problem.
Earth is their third world. They're going to eat our resources, but that's what we want to do if we go to other planets because we've done such a great job here.
As stewards of our great planet.
Yes, exactly.
Tell me not to get political. Listen to you.
Whoa. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger's dream.
Yeah, it's just this is his house.
Exactly. That's his coffee table, dude.
This is Commando too. I mean,
this is what we call the Schwarzenegger table. Oh yeah, just throw those hand grenades in the back of the backpack. Oops, a pin fell out.
there's some kind of secret hidden controls.
Mm-hmm.
Or code. Okay. Yeah.
It's also classic Carpenter with the ineptness of law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
He does that in a lot of his films.
We're getting too sloppy.
Let me get that Uzi out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why we don't ban guns, people. Aliens.
Hey, look, it's their Second Amendment right.
Exactly. They're floating that around.
Exactly.
See, that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't an alien race, wouldn't you like ban some of these things first?
Mm-hmm.
We don't stand.
I mean, they probably picked and choose their battles, and they
When you
went
can
the
recruit.
yeah, when you can recruit and when you can go the secret espionage route of it's like
Yep.
infiltrating without anyone knowing. We don't even have to take the guns away because before the sunglasses,
No one knows.
They wouldn't know who to shoot. Yeah.
Well, also on top of it is the fact that you have this. The guns are on their side. They've got the law enforcement. They've got everything, and for them, and then that's where you get into these ideas, especially with connecting this to modern times. Of you don't need to take away people's guns, just take away people's ways of thinking for themselves, and that's what this movie really gets at. I threw you out a window, but I still love you.
Oh God.
Are you okay?
She's a spy. Shoot her.
Shoot her, kill her.
She works at the TV station. Kill her.
To be fair, I think you guys are going a little bit too far with this love interest thing. I didn't see it as that.
There was no chemistry between.
There's no chemistry here. It's just we're making fun of the attempt of a love interest story.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, and she has the acting range of a grape. So,
and this is the only character she's ever played. It's the same character in every film. Emotionally void. Stare at my pretty eyes.
Exactly. Just stare at my gray eyes. Boom. And that should have killed him right there.
They're all dead, yeah.
Exactly.
Worst, again, no one's getting out alive in here. This is...
Oh, yeah, no, it would be
It's over.
Yeah. They're in a barrel.
Yeah, I mean... Let me use you as a human shield as I back up. I love that scene.
Oh, God.
They're still fighting. He's just carrying it backwards as a shield. Grenade! Dude, yeah.
Let's kill the school teachers.
Oh, it's the professional. No women, no kids.
Boom. Was that Danny Trejo? No.
No.
Oh, they killed the little kid and the dad.
Yeah. And it's John Carpenter. Gotta kill a kid.
Of course. No.
Molly, no.
No. And of course, they're not blocking the front.
I like how the cops aren't even trying to hide. They don't even. It's as if they're bulletproof.
Oh, it's the guy from.
And he has a Tommy gun.
I know, but it's one of the guys is from Nakatomi Towers.
Yeah. Epic death.
So technically, since they have the contacts on, are they seeing everything in black and white now?
That's a good question. She said less filtration. So maybe not everything in black and white?
Yahoo!
I've got to find her.
Where is
she?
No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't. She threw you out a freaking 3-story building, bro.
Right.
You're good. I don't think she wants you. The sign says no.
And even though she was like, "Oh, I believe you now," it's like, okay, that's nice. You still threw me out a window.
You still took me out a window. with no care in the world. But he did kidnap her. Let's go ahead. If I was kidnapped and had a chance to throw somebody out a 3-story window, they're going.
It's true.
Julie's like 3. I'm taking them up to the next level. It's gonna be 4 at least. How high can we get?
Right.
What happened to your co-host? I killed him.
I don't know if I'll do that yet.
Appreciate it, Julie.
So
nice.
Next week's episode.
Gotta build up the tension.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
What inappropriate joke will he make next that we'll have to kill him for?
The Will Nick story.
The Will Nick story. What?
Destination. Bilingual instructions are at the end of each corridor. So that's really useful.
They're really right.
All right.
That's kind of nice. Where
Where,
are they?
where are we?
What language is that? Shouldn't their contact lenses translate? No.
Right. I was about to say, maybe this is the part where it's not. That this is just where the aliens are.
Mhm.
And of course, the secret to every invasion is the tunnels.
Of course.
Always tunnels.
Look at
Operation Steel Fist has been a complete success. Oh, wait, they're checking
Now-
for ghosts.
But now the big question that I have is, were the tunnels already there? So then, therefore, could like actually
Right.
They're using a thing from Ghostbusters.
That is, exactly. That's my son was like the PKE meter just popped up.
Meter.
And they get the full arm bar. There's ghosts in that room, bro.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
I'll call Ray. You get Stan.
Dum, dum, dum. Well, they probably, since they didn't make Ghostbusters 3, they were going cheap on the
Yeah,
side.
this is the cheap version.
Exactly. Get you one of those to make it look like a communicator.
Quick. The Roger Corman film approach to filmmaking.
I love this part right here where they just walk in.
No one cares.
Yeah, I'm like, you got jeans and like they look like they've been through some shit and they're in this fancy
All suddenly they're in Versailles in France.
Well, but
With
if
gold
you
done.
look what they just said. They said by 2025, not just America, but the whole world will be under our
So it
power.
is just America at this point.
Yes.
And I could see going with America first.
It is if you want to make an argument, it's the bastion of
Julie, 'cause
yeah.
that's what the hats say. Make
Yeah.
America great again. No.
Hey, okay,
Hey,
I
now,
could make the
come
Fox
on,
joke.
guys.
Really? Come on. And you go with Mega? Okay, that's it. I quit. I'm kidding.
Nice knowing you.
Yep.
You guys need to learn how to filter.
I filtered just fine. I didn't make a joke. I was good. Oh, sorry. That was just Roddy's hair.
Our forces have won a major victory. Oh, wait, is that Farrah Fawcett? No.
Yeah.
And this guy.
With my epic, cool voice and hair. It's
Uh-huh.
like as
I
if the
knew
Wolfman decided to sell me.
I saw him.
What's that?
I knew he was a scumbag when I first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is also a shot at the evangelism stuff of the 80s, too.
Well, this is all Scientology at its best.
Mm-hmm. Let's go get your thetan levels, Red. Come on.
But
I'm
hey,
waiting for Tom.
they're using my preferred champagne glass, so it's fine.
They kind of are, aren't they? The globe.
Flutes are the worst.
Yes, I agree completely.
Have to have the other one.
Yeah.
Well,
I need more of a goblet than I need a flute. Yeah. Plus, it holds more.
Your nose gets in the way with the flute.
Exactly.
It's awful.
I have no nose. Yeah, no, get up there. You get this one because you're such a snob to drink out of those. You have to have that like this,
Little turned up nose.
Yeah. Julie and I are like, let's show the audience our nasal hairs. Come now. I have more, thankfully. Oh no, Julie.
And what have you guys been doing tonight? No.
Yeah. It's all the pie.
And
Oh yeah, all of a sudden aliens. Let's get to the aliens. Let's just show this.
Exactly. I love how they have suitcases and everything.
Oh my God, it's Stargate.
it's not Stargate. Thank you very much. Stargate would be a full circle.
I'm just saying, is that not very much the premise they're going here with this?
Yeah, Stargate's better.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, oh, definitely.
So.
They have the O'Neill. The O'Neill would have solved this problem long ago.
Jackson.
Oh, back off. O'Neill kicks Jackson's butt. Jackson, wait, I'm sorry. Jackson just fell over dead again.
He always comes back.
He goes back. Let me ascend for you.
Like a giant airport. I love that.
Yes. Sorry, I get distracted. Yeah, so they're doing a Star Trek thing where they're just kind of shooting off, going places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spiffy, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of we're looking at this planet, we'll beam to that planet.
Exactly.
Why? Why are you here?
You really want to, if Carpenter was to follow up a movie, unlike he did with Halloween, you would have actually liked to have seen a sequel to this one.
Well, what's going on after this?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Do these aliens just like take it on the chin and leave, or you know?
Because people can see them, you know.
Yeah. Or would you have a dedicated to 40% that don't care what happens, and as long as it doesn't affect them?
Well, exactly. The rich one's like, so?
And
your point is?
Just because they're different doesn't mean that they can't be, you know.
That's
hey,
kind of close-minded.
not all alien conquerors or invaders that are here to rule our lives. You have to understand that they're just looking out for us, okay?
Exactly.
I mean, can you hear that speech given today about any certain group that's trying to oppress another? I mean,
Yep.
they're not all bad. You don't understand. Some of the aliens are nice and have your best interest in mind.
It's like the Skeksis.
Oh, the prequel that we didn't ask for.
Oh man, I love how they're just like, it's like, oh, I have my pass. Oh no, we're just gonna shoot you anyway. I'm like,
We'll shoot you in the face. That's my pass.
There we go.
I like him holding onto the beard.
Yeah.
Like, here, everybody do this. Yeah, that hurts. I mean, that's like just mean. I mean, I understand this guy's a jerk, but did you have to do that? No way. This guy's just gonna kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I shoot you in the face. I'm Samuel Jackson, 20 years earlier.
It's all business.
Oh man, is that not
so naive?
But it's so much the truth. It's the corporations, man. You have to understand, it's the corporations.
Well, that's the way it is now.
That's what I'm talking about. That's. I mean, it's a joke, but it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
South Park's been saying it for years.
They elect whoever gets, who's best for their business.
Their interest.
Exactly.
Best their money can buy.
Then why am I not rich? No.
Because we're a bit peons. We are the Roddy Pipers of the world and must fight back.
You boys. Boom.
We start the revolution tonight. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm the only one to join in. Julie, I was waiting on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, revolution's been delayed. Julie wasn't ready.
Revolution!
Just like any other kid, she was on her phone.
Excuse you.
Joke, Julie. Play the young part here. Balding old guy. You can be the kid.
What the hell is going on?
Fake death. And no one cares. These people aren't panicking. There's gunshots going around. All this is bad, but they don't care. 2 men shall take down the alien forces.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
I remember newsrooms like that.
This is the CNN Center.
Exactly. This is what it's like going on the tour of CNN.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Why are we talking about Holly again? Just let her.
Let Holly go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean,
yes.
Talking about stretching a love interest. Yeah, Julie, you called it out. I was like, we're shipping this too hard. But the thing is, the movie does. I mean, it's such a strained thing.
Hey, look in the newsroom.
Wait, there's this relic called reporting, and they're showing it here. This is a historical document. I'm surprised more of these people aren't aliens.
All of the aliens would be in office.
The executive branch, yeah. I'm just saying, I'm surprised that they didn't. There has to be at least one peon alien in my PKE reader. Sorry. I love the white camo too.
Of course.
Like this, like the snow in LA is just going to hit at any point now, and this is going to come in handy.
Exactly.
I mean, that's not even good urban fatigues.
Dr. Venkman's on the other side, though.
Right. This looks like the end of the Kingsman with those the guards he blows up at the end, all wearing the white fatigues.
Those were cooler looking than these.
They were cooler.
Yeah.
They were so much cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't have Roddy Piper kicking the crap out of them, so
Duh.
that movie would have ended so much earlier if it was Roddy.
I like how they're human, but he still watched them to the very end. He was like, "I'm gonna keep watching you guys."
My PK meter says there's a ghost on the 19th floor, the 20th floor. I've been slimed.
They're right above us.
Okay, what is with the muzzle flash cuts? Okay, John. I mean, I understand that you're artsy and all, but you're not making a point.
Well, it's the muzzle flash because they
shooty.
They were going over budget.
Yeah, it's like we can't film any more bullets actually being shot.
Exactly.
It's Deadpool, and she just stands there.
What did she change?
And what did she change into?
Holly, it's you.
And she's wearing something like right out of Dynasty.
Exactly. I love the boots.
Except for the mom jeans.
Boots are nice.
Oh,
That shirt.
she is. Don't trust her. She hit you on the top of the head.
She'll throw you down a flight of stairs, bro.
Sure.
We got the never missing bullets gun now. That's awesome. You need the never missing bullet gun.
Yeah, and he's just moving sideways, left and right.
Yeah. Let me get on the roof.
Boom.
Poor Frank.
Oh well. Bye, Frank.
That was real quick.
I know. It was
No caring at all.
No.
Didn't even stop to look.
And honestly, if you weren't really paying that close attention, you would miss it.
You would know. You wouldn't care that he was dead.
I think you
wouldn't think he was.
Seeing this scene right here, seeing what the equipment looks like through his eyes, they did it the black and white to make it look like a 1950s movie.
Yep, that's exactly it.
And everything.
Yeah, so that way you have that the day the earth stood still feel.
Exactly.
And this honestly could be a commentary on those films saying this is what we get for trusting those aliens.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That'd be a good prequel showing like one of those 1950s films and that light of they said they came in peace, but they really took over our planet. And I don't want a prequel though. Don't get me wrong.
Come inside with me. Yeah,
that's
so
my
you shoot me in
my
the
secret
head
gun and shoot Holly.
No.
Not Holly. No. Okay, with my 22, I'm going to take this guy out.
Boom.
Maybe a 25 if we're lucky. Roddy's dead.
Boom.
But it doesn't matter because
he saved humanity.
Mm-hmm.
We still accomplished what we were trying to do.
Boy, that is some bad special effects on top.
Oh God, no.
Those are horrid.
I've seen
even for '88. That's just bad.
I think it's Santa Claus versus the Martians.
Yeah, I mean,
that's true.
I saw better stuff in any Roger Corman film. And he flipping it off, classic Roddy.
Exactly. It was just a glancing blow anyway. No. He'll just get up anyway. Gloria, you look like shit. I love that.
Filmmakers like John Romero have to show some restraint. I like how they throw Romero's name in there up there with Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the scene.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That would be so bad. That would be so awful.
Mm-hmm.
Coyote Ugly.
Wow.
I love that that's how they fit. Oh, gosh.
That's the end of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Baby, we made it.
We did it. Wow.
Did it.
Okay, as someone who watched this as a young man, I remember there being much more substance to a story that doesn't have.
No, it is very low on substance, but it says so much.
It's for a heavy message film, so low on actual substance.
Oh, exactly. It was actually, pretty amazing if you think about it. Everything it said with a very weak story.
Yeah, the point wasn't the plot of the main character.
None.
The point
It's the background.
Not at all.
It's everything else.
It's so Carpenter to have your main. Well, I mean, Halloween, the rest of them is and Snake and all those other great characters. That there's a story going on throughout the whole film that is not even being paid attention to.
Not at all. And this, I think was a little bit of the opposite.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper's character was not all that interesting.
None.
None of the characters were, but they said so much.
Right. It's the imagery. Actually, this is actually an artistic film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and Roddy Piper, he is the blank slate character. He's there just.
He's
so
your every guy. Yeah, your every guy. Yeah, Stephanie Myers wrote great empty characters. This is exactly what she did. She created a character that you could fill yourself into.
Mm-hmm. Well, exactly. At least nobody sparkles in this one.
Close, though, at the end. That dude was kind of sparkling.
Yeah, good point. Well, it looked like that satellite dish was sparkling. So,
well, he had to use some glitter effects to have some special effects in this film.
Exactly. So, it was kind of funny, but it was enjoyable, and it was fun watching with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good company makes a good movie. It doesn't matter what.
Of course. So,
True.
Julie, since this was your first time really watching it right before this,
yes.
Let's hear your thoughts.
So again, what I recall first seeing was just the putting on the sunglasses and seeing the the aliens and whatnot. Like when I started watching from the beginning, and I was it was kind of like I wonder how long it's gonna take, and all this other stuff, and then it was the very long, drawn out. It took half an hour, 45 minutes to even get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a little. I thought it was gonna happen a little bit faster than that.
Right.
And I wasn't expecting as much social commentary as there was. That was a surprise.
Heavy on political commentary that you don't pick up as a kid. And
yeah, absolutely not.
Filmed in Atlanta.
Really?
Great Greater St. Peter's AME Church, Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Special thing. Well, they might have,
I said some. It didn't say the whole thing was shot there. I mean,
no. It definitely didn't look. Atlanta doesn't have palm trees, so.
No, I mean.
No, exactly.
A lot of Canada too, according to this. So I'm not to commit Canadian palm tree.
Exactly. Well,
Well, I mean,
those Canadians are just bound to try to attack us anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
maybe they're the aliens in it.
They formed Dragon Con. They've taken over us all.
Exactly.
I need these sunglasses.
Yes.
I need them now.
Well, I mean, as someone who watched this as a kid and then watched it now, it's so interesting to see that you don't realize there was no narrative. That this just all happens by chance.
Well, it's interesting. This was mostly filmed in downtown Los Angeles over 8 weeks. It was a
quick shoot.
A $3 million budget.
Wow.
I could tell. No.
You can tell. Yeah, there's parts you can really tell.
Oh, yeah. But exactly. And, most people say they remember this movie because of the slugfight between Keith David and Roddy.
Oh, yeah.
That and the chew bubblegum line. I mean.
Well, exactly. So, but it's amazing when you see people come to Dragon Con and actually dress as the aliens.
Mm-hmm.
And everything. So it's like I always pull down my glasses when I see them. What?
It's funny that with so little hints to sci-fi, with so much more social commentary, it really is not like you said. You get to the 45-minute mark before you even get there's a hint of something going on, and it's even later that you get the aliens.
Wow!
And then have that classic 50s tale of that with the black and white and the alien, the ships floating up there. It's just good job, I guess, by Carpenter. But I can see why this movie wasn't a blockbuster.
No, it definitely wasn't. It was made for $3 million, and it actually made $4.8 million during its opening weekend. But it spent 2 weeks in the top 10.
Wow.
And it made over $13 million at the theaters.
Which is a lot back then. I mean,
yeah,
on a $3 million budget. I mean,
Yeah.
well, exactly. And, as John Carpenter said, those, people who go to the movies these days don't want to be enlightened. So that's why the movie failed. But a very cult classic.
Well, I mean, it's just it has lived on. I mean, this is a true case of VHS bringing a movie back to life.
Well, exactly, and it's amazing because this movie is now how many?
31 years old.
31 years old,
and more poignant now than it was then.
Yeah. Oh, very much so.
I get really seeing this as an art house film being made now and being shown, and I mean, it'd be a good college course.
Right.
And again, if you took out the aliens and had it be
still a story.
Yeah.
Yep. It's actually a better movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I'm glad we did this one because I think people should watch this, especially nowadays.
Mm-hmm. And, don't trust the feed. Yeah.
Exactly. And you should always question society and question what you see and hear everywhere. No
matter where you get it from.
No, exactly. Whatever side, whatever group of people. And, it's just, just think for yourself. And that's what it's about. And, try to do what you could do best.
And be full Roddy Piper when you need to.
Damn straight. Damn straight, bro. So.
Give me some bubble gum.
Exactly.
I'm all out of bubble gum.
Go figure.
Just start kicking people.
Exactly. And she will.
She will. Julie's going to whip that. Yeah,
she's a runner now. She knows how to kick.
Ah.
Exactly.
Can do that.
That's how she gets people out of the way in the races.
Gotta do it somehow.
Exactly.
From the John Kreese school of.
That's how she made it so high in the Peachtree. It's awesome.
That's right.
So it's awesome. Well, a couple of different announcements I have for you guys at home. For those who are listening to us, you can now, of course, always write us at feedback@esonetwork.com. Let us know what you think of this program. Are you guys listening? Are you guys following along? We definitely would love to hear from you guys. But we're opening now to a bigger audience. That's right, kids. Of course, we're doing the video feed now. So you're going to be able to see us up as of tomorrow up on YouTube. So you'll be able to see Will laying in bed. It'll be awesome. And
I'm watching a cult classic like you should.
Exactly. But there's even more good news. We are releasing now, this still exclusively to our patrons for the first 30 days. After 30 days, we're going out to the general public. We're going to have a feed for ESO Riffs. So you'll be able to hear us up on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, or wherever fine podcasts are found, just 30 days delayed. So you'll still be able to follow us. You'll still be able to listen to us. It's just more ways for you to hear us, and we're still exclusive for our patrons. I think that's pretty cool.
And send us suggestions. Let us know what you want to watch.
We definitely would love to hear from you because we got a good one coming next month for Halloween.
Yes, we do.
We do. We are going to be talking all about Mel Brooks' classic, Young Frankenstein.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be a blast. So until then, my name is Mike Faber. You want to say bye, guys? Wow.
I guess I'll go. Bye, everyone. It's Julie. I don't know if you want me to do all my stuff.
Nah.
Okay.
This is Will, and always a blast.
Because you guys are co-hosts now. You don't have to promote your other stuff.
Check out the Geeky Side because he's desperate.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
That was funny. Come on, that was good.
It was?
I thought so. Amazing.
I'm glad he thought so. Okay, Julie, you can promote your show.
Oh, didn't
All
really
right.
promote it. It was a desperation.
It was a desperation.
Very
He needs
quick.
people. He needs more than 5 listeners.
I need all 5 listeners. Come on.
You need some of my listeners then. We have some good dedicated listeners. I'll just be
They
real
have
quick.
7.
Yes, 6.5.
Yeah, and I think you're one of them. So I do a podcast that's not on the ESO network. We're Watchers in the Fourth Dimension, or Watchers in 4D. You can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts, all that jazz. So.
Yay. And of course, Earth Station 1, Earth Station Who, and any of the many shows of the ESO Network. And thank you, patrons. We love you. And if you want to become a patron also, so you'll be able to hear this show sooner than 30 days later, you could join us at patreon.com/ESO Network. That's it, kids. Have a good night, and we'll see you here next time on the ESO Riffs. Peace. And we're done.